Good morning, everybody. Paul here. Today I'm going to be doing a shave with some soap that I recently acquired and has been making the rounds on the various shaving forums on Facebook. And that soap is Catie's Bubbles, and the one I have today is La Rose du Marchand. La Rose du Marchand. So I'm going to go ahead and do a shave with that. And as many of you know, I'm a big fan of rose-scented soaps, and this one smells very nice. It's actually a pretty natural-smelling rose-scented soap. And also by request, I'm going to be using the Merkur 11c, which is the basically has the same handle as the 34 HD and the 37c or the slant. This is just the open comb version, and sadly this razor is not made anymore. I really like this razor. It's a nice mild open comb razor. The head on it to me feels a lot like the Gillette New style short open comb razor, and I think maybe that's what this was actually designed after. So I'm going to go ahead and give that a shave today, and we'll see how it goes. I'm going to be using the Pull Silver Super Iridium blade. I still have a few of those left. I haven't used that in quite a while, so I'll be interested to see how that feels. We'll go ahead and get going. For the brush today, I'm going to be using the Thader 49 125 size 3. It's a 28mm bulb-shaped silver tip knot, and it's just a great brush. It's one of my favorite brushes, so I'm going to go ahead and use that today, and we'll get going. We'll just start lathering up the soap and see how it goes. So this soap is I think on Catie's Bubbles there are two types of soaps. There's a French style and Italian style, and this I believe is the French style soap. So I'm going to give that a go. It seems to be lathering up really nicely. So I'm just going to set that down. I'm just going to wet my face here before I lather up. And we'll go ahead and start lathering this up. And as I'm sure you can see, the soap is lathering up very easily. I'll let you judge that for yourselves, but this is lather seems to be very nice and thick and creamy, and really it lathers up with little to no effort at all. So there you go. Set that aside, and we'll go ahead and get started here. Soap off my hand, and we'll get going. And as I said, this Merkur razor is quite mild for an open comb razor. It's not in the category of the R41 or the fat tip. But it's a nice, comfortable shaving razor, and certainly for guys that shave every day and like open comb razor, don't want anything that's really too overly aggressive. This head on this razor really works quite well in that capacity. I believe this is the same head that's on the 11c, which I think is a 3-piece razor as well. And I think also it's the same as on some of the other open comb Merkur models, which I don't really know all the names of all the models of their razors, but I think they all kind of share the same head. So. The full silver seems to be performing quite well. Okay, and we'll go ahead and do pass number 3. In addition to the lather here being nice and thick and cushiony, it also has some pretty nice glide to it as well. Again, the scent is just really great. I think for anybody who is a fan of rose scented soap, this soap is one of the better smelling ones, and smells quite natural. So. Okay. And just a little bit about that fader brush. I've always kind of been a fan and liked the looks of the fan-shaped brushes, but this fader, a bulb-shaped knot here, has really kind of opened my eyes to how good a bulb-shaped knot can be. It's my impression that with this bulb shape and the silver tip knot that's in the brush, it gives the impression that the silver tip knot actually has probably more backbone than some of the fan tape silver tips that I've used, and but yet it retains some of the really nice softness that one comes to expect and enjoy with the silver tip knot. And the density of these fader silver tip brushes is really pretty darn good. They really do a nice job. So. Although these brushes aren't cheap compared to the competition, the prices are actually quite reasonable for what you get. I think a large silver tip like this one goes for about $150 or so, which is not cheap, but when you compare it to some of the other competitors' brushes, which are $200–300, you really are getting quite a bit for your money. And I think that these brushes should be given some consideration if you're looking for a premium silver tip brush. And although I've not tried the fan shape fader tip or the silver tip in the fan shape with regard to silver tip, I do have a fan shape 2-band, which I did a video comparing that and the bulb, and I think that the fan the 2-band fan is a little bit on the floppy side. It's very soft. It performs nicely, but it does not feel like it has the rigidity that this particular brush does. So for me, as far as the faders go, the silver tip bulb shaped knot is really hard to beat. So I'm just going to wash the brush off, give you another look at it again. So there it is. And I think really for face lathering, this thing just really does a heck of a job. So there you go. The Catie's Bubble Soap, as you can see, performs really well. Super easy to lather. This one has a great scent. And I'm very impressed with it. So you can judge for yourself what you think about that lather. If you're looking for a new soap, they have a number of different scents. I'm sure there's a scent there for just about everybody's taste, and it's really quite a nice product. So I'm just going to apply my aftershave. I'm going to use a little of the snake bite just to get a little menthol kick here, and close up my pores. Really no burning at all. Again, this is a very mild razor. Does a heck of a job. Really comfortable to use, and definitely a good daily use razor. Nowhere near as aggressive as the R41 or the Fat Tip or any of those kind of razors, but this one is a nice daily user. So I'm glad I was able to find that. Since they're no longer made, I just happened to luck out and find that at one of the local barber supply stores. They happened to have a couple of those on hand, and I picked one up, and I've been really happy with it. So there you go. And what else? If you're going to do a rose shave, you got to top that off with some Coral Skinfood. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply a little drop of Coral Skinfood, and we'll call it good. Just a little tiny drop. Smells great. Goes great with the soap. There you have it, guys. Shave the day video. A little bit late because I had to work this weekend, but I hope you all enjoyed that. Have a great week, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.